or if I could take my cool cups. Do you know what I mean? Like
That's your prized possession?
yeah, if I go to a Caps game, I got like a playoff cup. It's like who gets to keep the cup?
Who gets to keep the memory? Who gets to keep the tickets from the winning series that you both went to?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's asking for a friend on your morning show. We just talked to fake name Lexi. It's kind of a new phenomenon where she's been dating her boyfriend for about a year, but because of like COVID, couldn't really hang out other places, so they hung out with each other a lot. So she says it's almost like dog years where it feels like 2 to 3 years just because of the amount of time they had to spend with just each other, which, yeah, I think that's like the new phenomena of this past year. So now his lease is up. He wants them to move in together. She's not too sure. So we do asking for a friend. 877-995-4681 or at 99338 to text. We'll call you back from a Maryland number. My initial thought is my college girlfriend, when I moved from Minneapolis to Des Moines, which is like a 6-hour drive, she wanted to move with me, and it didn't feel right. Yeah. And I told her it doesn't feel right. And she got very angry at that. And that, to me, was a sign where it's no different than anything else, where if you don't feel comfortable doing it, you shouldn't be made to feel guilty or not feeling comfortable doing it. That's my initial thought.
Yeah,
Riley, how about you?
I'm kind of the same in that. Like, I was there where I had a boyfriend. We were together for like 6 months. His lease was going up. He wanted to move in with me. And I was like, oh, this just literally is not right. The day before he was supposed to move in with me with his stuff on my floor, found out he was cheating. So that resulted in a Jerry Springer scene of me tossing all of his stuff over the balcony. So I just feel like within your gut, if it ain't right, don't. I mean, and I do feel like on the flip side of that, if he's ready and she's not, it's okay for him to be like, well, you're not meeting my needs.
Sure.
I'm going to exit to the left. So you have to be okay with whatever outcome comes.
100%. Rose, your thoughts?
Yeah, I agree. You can't half move in with somebody because then I feel like, especially if you want your own space and you're not ready for that step, you could eventually start resenting that person for coming in when you weren't ready for that. Even if you do say like, okay, yeah, sure, let's figure this out. So like, I would have that conversation and be like, hey, I'm not ready for this step in our relationship. And like Riley said, you're going to have to deal with whatever and accept whatever the outcome is.
100%. I do think that's a funny thing, like with dudes. No dude wants to be in the doghouse. So if dude is in the doghouse, he probably doesn't know. So like having that like built up anger, like his ass is gonna realize it. No, he's not.
No,
we're not really gonna.
You have to tell him.
Yeah, that's kind of works. Veronica, good morning.
Good morning. How are you guys?
Doing well, thank you. What do you want to say with asking for a friend?
Yeah, I'd say trust your gut. If it's too early to move in, for you, don't move in. I had a college situation back when MySpace was still a thing, and he asked me to move in after 8 months of dating, and I said I wasn't ready, and 4 months later we broke up.
Yeah.
So if it doesn't, if you wouldn't have made it moving in together, you probably, or if this breaks them up, it's probably not going to make it moving in together either.
Did you end up moving in, Veronica, before after he asked you, or is it like a no and that's kind of led to it?
I ended up not moving in. But I don't know how many 50-year married couples say, oh, damn, I wish we'd moved in sooner together.
Yeah. It's so true.
And that's the thing, though, too.
So
the separating of the things when you break up sucks. Because if you're not married and it's not like, oh, this is legally mine, this is legally yours, like, you're going to find his sock in your sock drawer in a couple of months, and it's going to be like, damn it, why is this here?
That's why I write my name and everything, including underwear.
Yeah, and what if your joint apartment is unaffordable alone?
Oh, that would suck.
Oh,
yeah, that would really suck. Or if I could take my cool cups. Do you know what I mean? Like
that's your prized possession?
Yeah, if I go to a Caps game, I got like a playoff cup. It's like who gets to keep the cup?
Who gets to keep the memory? Who gets to keep the tickets from the winning series that you both went to?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's some real ish.
Oh, yeah.
Veronica, thank you for calling. Have a great day.
John.
No problem. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, where your mind goes, Friday.
Lynn, good morning.
Good morning.
Your thoughts with asking for a friend?
So how many nights are they already staying together, or if they're already staying together? Because for him, if it's like 3 or 4 or more nights, it could be, well, we're already doing this. We might as well move in together, save some money. So for his thought process, it could be that.
Yeah, that's true. Like that's a thing. 'Cause I do think eventually that happens where it's like, I've had exes where they're basically they'd be over my house like 4 days a week, where it'd be like that wouldn't make sense to pay rent somewhere else. It's like their apartment is just their closet. Do you know what I mean? Like that's where they would just go to get stuff and come back.
Basically living together isn't actually basically living together, because when you get the realization for that first time that you ain't got nowhere else to go but a hotel room,
Yeah.
totally different.
It's definitely different.
Yeah.
That's true too.
So, Lynn, we're saying if it's over 3 times a week, then like that's like we're basically living together already.
Yeah, if you have a toothbrush or drawer, you have food and stuff like that at the apartment already, it's a done deal. You're already living there.
Especially, no, dudes don't realize when their girls marking the territory. Like, dudes will you'll have a Beauty and the Beast closet that talks built in. We'll be like, when the hell did this get here?
Marshall
When
had
do we-
no idea what those bobby pins all over his household were all about.
That's how you mark the territory as bobby
Oh,
pins?
hell yeah.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
unassuming, but said bobby pin did have my bright ass red hair at the time in it.
Well, I also can pick the handcuffs, too,
Yeah, there's that
just
too.
in case. So, Lynn, thank you for calling. Have a great day.
Thank you. You too.
Bye. We go to Mary. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hey, Mary, what do you want to say to asking for a friend?
I'm telling you, my boyfriend and I, we knew each other for 4 years. He talked me into giving up my place and moving in with him. And it's 14 years later, and there's no marriage in sight. If
Oh,
I
my
wanted to work with him, I would have never done it. And he's gotten $145,000 worth of rent from me for the past 14 years.
No.
I would have never. And when I moved in about 3 years later, I found out he was a hoarder, and I'm like, oh my God. And I didn't know. I mean, I've been to his place, and
Sure.
it's like, oh my God. So it's like, you know, trust your gut.
Oh my
Trust your
God.
gut. If you're not ready, I wasn't ready, but he talked me into it, and and sometimes you're in a situation where it's okay. I gave him this much money. How am I going to get out?
Mary, can I ask, what does he hoard?
Magazines, just yard sale junk. He keeps buying tons of furniture.
Yeah.
It's like I miss my own place. I really miss it, but I did buy a place, and he doesn't know it.
Oh, well,
So
there. Well, all right. Mary, thank you so much for calling. Have a great day.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Joe, good morning.
Hey, how you doing?
Good, man. So you got a place with your fiance after how long?
About 2.5, 3 months after dating, we got an apartment.
Okay.
Damn. Whose idea was it?
Goodness.
So we were best friends for like about a year, like every day hanging out prior. And we always kind of like joked about the idea. So really getting to know her and being best friends and being that one-on-one time with someone can actually kind of help you realize what you're getting into. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But off the record, Joe, were you two hooking up during that time, though? You're just besties hanging out?
so, people ask me that and like they don't believe me. We were legit, like we used to swipe on Tinder next to each other. Like
Oh,
we were
wow.
legit best friends. Yeah, and then one day
Wow.
it just clicked because I knew she kind of like liked me, but she didn't want to cross that boundary. And then one day it just clicked. We were driving, and I just looked at her and I was like, "What more do I need?" Like she makes me,
Oh,
Get married and have babies.
Yeah, we're October.
Cute.
Dude, Joe. Okay, so side question: when you told your homies and your family y'all are moving after 3 months, were they like, "Hey, man, we don't know if this is the best idea"?
Not like her mom a little bit at first, but really we literally were hanging out like every day already. My mom asked me prior, like, "When are you just gonna date her?" And I was like, "I don't know, chill. Like, I don't know what you're talking about."
Oh,
We're
you're
Yeah,
so cute.
The problem is, Joe, is there's gonna be people who are listening to this and take this as their sign they should move in, and like you two just happen to work out, and it's yeah, man, it's just like,
That's so sweet.
well, send us
Yeah,
photos
look,
of the
if
wedding.
It doesn't feel right. If it doesn't feel right, don't do it. But in this
Yeah.
situation,
Yeah.
it's not right.
Oh my God,
Where
you're
am I,
so
dude?
cute.
Oh.
Yes, Joe. Joe, you are very cute. Thank you so much for calling, man. Have a great day.
I appreciate it, my man.
My
I
man.
love that.
Is it Chelsea?
Yes,
Oh my God. So Chelsea, you started
Hi.
dating your person when?
in July.
Of this past year?
No, in 2017.
Okay.
And he owned a place, and we kicked out his renter by September.
Really?
And then that, and then that April we were married.
So we have
Hot
2 kids
damn.
and we're still married now.
Look at that. So,
nice.
wow. So how we meet?
His stepsister is one of my best friends. So like we knew each other for a little while, but you know, when you know, you know.
And did anybody
Yeah.
tell you guys to
Aw.
like be careful and like calm down or like just to steer you the other way?
I mean, when I told my mom that we were moving in, like, I don't really think anyone said anything. I think everyone just kind of knew.
Sure.
I mean, yeah, it was the same
Aw.
for me. We were nut jobs. We moved in together after a month.
There was a
And-
renter. There was.
I hate you.
There was.
I hate you.
Yeah, that's a whole nother story too.
Yeah, no, I mean it worked out, Riley. But there was a
that she's
renter.
giving John right now.
There was a renter. Listen, this
You're
is
a turd.
Chelsea. Thank you for calling. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Bye. I'm just painting the picture for people that a little behind the scenes nugget that I don't think was ever brought up in the air. And to be honest, I hadn't thought about it before I said it. So
Yeah, you turd.
There we are. So that's Lexi. Hopefully that helps. Yeah, that's asking for a friend any morning show. If you want to do one, 99338 to text. We gotta get to this. You've probably seen it on Instagram. The biggest video game right now involves doing yard work. And I'm not gonna lie, it looks sick.
Are you serious?
100%.